Individuals filing federal income tax returns prior to March 31st received an average refund of $1,056. Consider the population of last-minute filers who mail their tax return during the last 5 days of the income tax period, typically April 10th to April 15th. Part A, a researcher suggests that a reason individuals wait until the last 5 days is that on average these individuals receive lower refunds than do early filers. Develop appropriate hypotheses such that rejection of the null will support the researcher's contention. So we want to put the researcher's contention in the alternative hypothesis, so mu less than 1056 in the alternative, and so in the null we'll have mu greater than or equal to 1056. Part B, for a sample of 400 individuals who filed a tax return between April 10th and 15th, the sample mean refund was $910. Based on prior experience, a population standard deviation of sigma equals 1600 may be assumed. What is the p-value? So to calculate the p-value, we need to figure out the z-test statistic, and we're using a z-test statistic here because we're assuming a known population standard deviation. And plugging in the sample values into our formula, we obtain the z-test statistic of minus 1.83. And then the p-value, since we're doing a lower tail test, will be the tail area to the left of minus 1.83, and if we look up a standard normal table, we find that that tail area is 0.0336. Part C, at alpha equal 0.05, what is our conclusion? So since that p-value we just calculated is less than the significance level 0.05, we reject the null in favor of the alternative. In other words, there is evidence that late filers receive lower refunds. Part D, repeat the preceding hypothesis test using the critical value approach. So we're doing a lower tail test. So the rejection region will be the lower tail such that that lower tail area is equal to 0.05 and critical value equal to minus 1.645 gives us such a tail area, and then our test statistic minus 1.83 is in the rejection region, it's less than minus 1.645. So again we reject the null in favor of the alternative, and there is evidence that late filers receive lower refunds than early filers.